Well, a good day to you all, and you join me here on a Boris-bus Routemaster, or New Bus for London as they call it. That's quite a nice bus actually. They are very well designed. This was made in Ballymena in Ireland. There's actually a plaque at the back of the bus on the staircase. I'll just show you that later. It's probably my least favourite bus to drive actually. That's because it's got a very long wheelbase, so when you go around corners you've got to be careful because you can catch the curb with that back wheel. Here's one here on the 55 to Walthamstow. I do like the design of it. It's got a very nice style actually. It's got a nice sweeping curve at the back and a rather nice glass staircase as well. And there's not many of these buses have 3 doors. It's the only bus in London to have 3 doors, which makes it very unique indeed. The design has lots of curves on it as well. Looks like my leader's about to leave now. Yeah, it's got a distinctive sound to it as well actually. The engine's on all the time. But I give the design a thumbs up. And this is the 73 going to Stoke Newington, operated by Arriva. I do like the fact that the design is different right at the front. As you can see, the glass is higher on one side. And the total capacity of this bus is 62 seated, 18 standing and 1 wheelchair, which makes it a total of 81, which is actually a lot less than them 2-door conventional buses. You usually get about 90 people on a 2-door bus, so there's a lot less people on these Boris-bus Routemasters. And that's probably because of the rear staircase, which obviously doesn't allow anybody to sit at the rear of the bus actually. You can't sit at the rear of the bus downstairs or on the upper deck. I do like the glass staircase. Both glass staircases, really nice. And as I mentioned on previous videos, it's got a nice kind of a restaurant style dining kind of feel to it with these little round lights instead of the long bars of lights that you usually get on buses. These little round ones are really nice. And yeah, it's very nicely designed. Small windows. You don't have these large windows that can let a lot of sunlight in, so it's actually quite nice. Actually, it's a bit like an old-fashioned bus. Them old double deckers that I used to get on when I was a kid. There's 12 rows of seats on this side, and I think you've got about 7 rows on this side. So you don't have as many seats actually. And if you had more seats at the back of the bus, you definitely get 5 seats at the back. And another 2 here at least, so there's probably about seven seats less, and you don't get anything more than a 2 as well. You only get 2 seats, so the back 2 seats are right here, but just before where the actual staircase is. Let me show you here. This is the I've got a nice little thing at the back. New Routemaster, Wrightbus Ballymena, Heatherwick Studio London 2012. So I think this particular bus is around 2000, and these might be around 2015, 2016, but I think the first came out in 2012. There you go. It's got all the emblems, Mayor of London, Transport for London here. That's the Wright logo, and that's the the Transport for London logo right here. Yeah, it is quite nice. There's something else I just noticed. It's a little bit of as you walk down, it goes up a bit actually. I've never noticed that before in all the years I've been driving. It actually goes up slightly. I don't know if you can see, but it does go up and then it goes down on the other side because obviously of the wheel arch. And you've got the back to front forward facing seats here. You've got 4 seats there, but again I would say the legroom is very bad. If you look at where my feet are now, if someone else's feet are over there, they're going to be touching mine. And to get 4 lots of feet here, you're going to have to put them in between. It's not going to fit. And another thing I don't like about this bus is the well, I do like the staircase. That is nice actually. The sweeping staircase is lovely, but the legroom is shocking. As you can see, it is very tight. I'm right to the back of the seat here. It's very, very tight. It's very, very tight.
At all times when using T.F.L services, unless you are exempt.
It is curved, as you can see, but it's just very, very tight. I'm sat right to the back of the seat here, as you can see, and there's just no leg room for someone up more than 6'4". You know what I mean? So it's quite poor. The windows open like that, the old-fashioned bus windows, instead of the ones that come out. At least the lighting's not too bright. It's like spotlights. It's a bit like being on an aeroplane, isn't it, where you get them little spotlights. But it is a nice place to be as a passenger, as long as you're not too tall. I don't get to drive these often. When I do, it's nice, but I just don't really like them. It's probably my least favourite bus to drive out of all the buses, because it's just a little bit slow. There's a lot of weight to it. Obviously that long wheelbase, we've got to be careful as you're going around corners. But they are a little bit slow mid-range. It feels like it just doesn't have that power like the other two-door buses have. Apart from that though, it is a good bus. So that was just a quick video on, do I like Boris-buses? They're alright. Definitely good for a well-designed bus, but as a passenger, no, and to drive, not really. But it's personal preference. Some people will like them, some won't. There you go. I'm about to depart Oxford Circus towards South London. I don't know why it says Oxford Circus going towards it. I'm already here, so I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what's wrong with the technology on these buses, but you should say towards the Dulwich area. So I hope you have enjoyed that nice little video of a Boris-bus. As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you all on another London bus. Bye bye for now.